Boom goes the dynamite. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, BiggOh, and we are here for NXT on the CW as we build towards Stand and Deliver, man. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to chill, grab your snacks, your beverage. Man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I have been in and out of the house like all damn day. Then we got this. Now we're up under a tornado watch. We got this storm that's trying to roll up in here and stuff. Um, but hey, we're here. We're gonna make it happen. But you might, kind of see me go back and forth, with the weather update and everything. So I want to apologize early in advance for that. Um, I don't. As far as the wrestling news, I really haven't heard anything as far as I think the only thing that I've heard was people saying that AEW with the show on Max got like a lot of views and stuff like that. Then JD had a video basically debunking that because it's April 1st, so happy April Fool's Day to everybody, to all you guys, and yeah, so that's pretty much the only news that I've heard, and outside of that, nothing really much. Nothing really much. But I appreciate you guys. We like to take this when I start the show with the little 8 to 10 minutes that we have before the show starts. Then JD said 500,000. Okay, okay. Not good enough apparently. If it's 500,000 or 50,000 or something like that, I think that's what he. I think he said that. I think he said that. I think he said it doesn't matter if it's 500,000 or 50,000 on Max. That looks terrible compared to what WWE is doing on Netflix. I think he said something. I don't know. I've been in and out the house and stuff like that, just trying to get stuff taken care of. Then I had to come home and cook. I had to come home and cook. I made chicken and steak tacos with some bacon wrapped asparagus. So that's what we got going on there. So, but I appreciate you guys. Let me get some. Let's get some music going. Ooh, excuse me. Let's get some music going. We're gonna turn it down to about right here. Uh, let's get some music going. All right, there we go. So, yeah, that's that right there and stuff. So, and speaking of that, I actually have to go check that here in a little bit, but we'll wait until we get to the actual intro for the show and I'll go check it. It should be done by then. So it only need about another 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So, but man, let's give it a little shot. Let's go through let's do a little big old roll call. My boy Scripps. Hey, Triple B gang, it's time to get those reps in by watching the NXT on to CW watch party with Big O and friends. That's right. The watch party with Big O and friends. I kind of like that. I'm going to have to use that. So make sure you do hit that like and subscribe, share to keep your people aware, and share your opinion in the chat. Ring the bell for all notifications, and of course, follow me on all of my social platforms. And if you got it, spark it. Speaking of that social platforms, down there scrolling. If you want to support the channel, you can donate to the Cash App. Leave a message as a super chat. I will shout you out and read it out aloud, live on the channel. You can follow me on X, it's right there. X at TrueOKC on Twitch. BiggOh8701. Let's get those followers and subscribers up as best as possible. We are at 1,200 subscribers. We actually had 1,201, but the troll came back and left again. So Scripps, we gotta find him. We gotta find him. What up, Mike Evers, man? Good to see you again, bro. Yo, Big O had me dying with his face expressions. You need a reaction channel, my guy. Man, look, I don't have the time to create a reactions channel. Somebody will have to make one for me, and will have to actually do clip all the reactions for me, like for real. Oh, scripts. I have the best film. You know what? You're not. Rage said I should. Rage said I should too. Jid told me that I should, and a couple other people too. It's crazy. It's moving my way. Oh, the storm is moving your way. Mike, be safe, bro. Be safe. Be safe, man. Patrick Palmer, you're late. You're late with the ones, buddy. And you know, look, just look. Don't worry about it. Get the bakery open. Well, Young Sheldon has just ended, and that and that pretty much means that it's time for NXT. So let's go ahead. Let's get the intro going, and we're gonna watch us some NXT. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on this what's the name too. So we'll be right back.
Get ready for some fun and excitement with your boy, BiggOh. News, rumors, PLEs, and Dallas Cowboy watch parties. You better believe it's going to get crazy and psycho. So grab your beverages and your snacks. And like Big O always says, if you got it, spark it.
If you got it, spark it. This time we got the intro going on right now. The then, now, forever, together, all that goodness that's going on. Shout out to all my people that's watching me on Twitch. Appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you. What's up, Jake? The original tribal chief. Here comes Ricky Saints, as tonight he will battle former AEW star Shawn Spears for the North American Championship. We do start off with 7 likes. Okay. I'm happy about that. But come on, let's go. Let's get hype. Let's go. We can turn it up. Let's go. NXT. Oh, here we go. Yo, Kratos. Here comes Stephanie Vaquer. Hey, Kratos, if you wanna hop on, that's cool. Just not too much ancient history stuff. Some of the stuff we don't, not too much. We know you're the historian. All right. You are in the library here at the resort. But if anything, we need like today's news, if anything. If you can hook us up with anything of today's news involving AEW or WWE. Oh my gosh, Stephanie Vaquer, my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Give me a second, Kratos. You know what? That's too much work. All right. Now, what I need from you, I'll drop the link right here in the chat though. So just Kratos. We know Scripps can't join. Scripps is in the middle of a move. Um, what I need is just basically a thumbs up to let me know that you're ready. Ooh, I swear, I just need one of them. I just need one of them things to pop, and all the Stephanie's goodies will pop out of that. I'm sorry, I'm thirsting over back here. I know. Ava is tall as shit. How tall is Ava?
So we have both come to the decision that Stephanie is going to relinquish her Women's North American Championship.
Stephanie Valkyrie is going to relinquish.
In a 6-woman ladder match. And the qualifiers for that ladder match begin tonight.
Wow. Stephanie Valkyrie is going to relinquish the NXT Women's North American Championship.
It's not a popular decision. But
Oh, she's about to cry. What up, Kratos?
opportunities.
What's up, man? Would we be surprised by this decision, though, at all?
I really want to.
Kinda, because
I mean, double champions never last more than 3 weeks in NXT anyway.
yeah, I know. We talked about it last week, but
Mhm.
but man, damn.
Did you hear about this news with Mick Foley today? He was in a
What happened?
car accident. He was in a car accident,
Oh shit, man!
and
Praise for Foley.
he walked out. The only injury he had was a minor concussion. The car totaled to shit.
Oh
And
fuck!
I'm nervous for the man because it looked like the windshield was looks like where the most damage came from. It looks like a body went through the windshield.
Thick Mama Pump has come out and got something to say. My goodness. Jordan Grace. Oh my goodness.
Jordan Grace. I'll send you the article if you want to see it yourself.
Yeah.
We can focus on the match, but everyone has really been looking forward to.
Let me find it real quick.
For the first time ever on NXT's biggest stage, the Juggernaut versus La Premiere.
Oh shit. Who is it? Jada Parker, baby. Patrick, can I get some more cakes, my brother?
Man, I've been seeing Meechin go off on her and that ass of hers. I've been seeing too many clips of that. Hand check, everyone.
Ooh.
See, but if you actually stayed on the ground where I left your ass,
Mm.
Oh dear.
Stephanie.
I just sent you the news article, like Otis, about like he shared it himself on Facebook, I believe. Yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
It was this.
Just look at the car and him smiling in front next to the car. I'm like, that car looks like it's seen a lot of damage, not just one accident.
Jada, you had your opportunity. You called your shot and you fumbled.
Fumbled.
I know that you may not understand.
Oh my God, Jada Parker's so goddamn fine, man. I swear to God.
Mhm.
I love my Bailey cakes, but she might have a problem with all of these women that's in this ring right now, especially back here and Jada.
Yep. I found out recently.
Oh,
I did say
oh.
what happened.
Oh shit! Whoa! Jordan Grace just threw him clean over the top rope.
Oh, damn. Check your pulse indeed. Check your pulse indeed.
My goodness. My goodness. Lord.
Lord Jesus. Well, yeah, I sent you the Mick Foley thing on Twitter. Or X, as we call it now. Even though it's still Twitter to us, damn it.
I miss
It
Twitter.
looks like
I will never. I mean, I call it X, but it's still Twitter. Mick Foley says that he has landed himself in the hospital with minor concussion following the car accident. Look at it with the thumbs up to the car. The car is absolutely destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus.
I mean, Mick Foley, it looks like the windshield is where I'm concerned with the most, because it looks like a body went through the windshield. If you look at it more closely, all the damage to the windshield is on the driver's side. I seriously think he went through it, and which is why he has a concussion. I mean, look at the damage.
Yeah.
It looks like a body went through that windshield.
Damn.
I'm surprised he came out of that alive. Most people don't.
But not a scratch. Hey, look, Kratos. It is a reason why he's known as the hardcore legend.
Mm-hmm. He can withstand so much pain, a high pain tolerance.
He's tough. Even fucking Undertaker always talks about, some of the toughest son of a bitches that he's ever gotten in the ring with, with like Godfather and Haku, and Devin Foley is up there too.
Yep.
Foley is up there. I bet you Triple H would tell you that Foley is probably the toughest bastard he probably wrestled. Like, woo. Foley's a madman. Oh. All right. So, like I was telling people, I was like, well, I don't know much of the news, but I know about what JD talked about in his OTS video today. So, when it came to, I guess, somebody's saying somebody is bolstering AEW's views and stuff.
Yeah, I sent you that
so
this morning, and I said I don't believe that worth of shit.
Yeah, I didn't believe it when I saw it. I really didn't. From Max, I don't believe it. I just don't.
I mean, when executives don't know the numbers, yet this guy somehow does, no.
Right.
We don't buy it.
Right.
If executives don't even know the numbers and they work for Warner Brothers, how do you know them?
Hell, does Tony Khan got an ear close to the ground on what's what and stuff? Like, I don't know. What was that? That was Sunday. When we did it, when me and Rob did the wrap up, and it was Sunday when they did the wrap up. When I did the wrap up, and Rob was telling me that Dynamite is getting good again. It's starting to get good ever since Revolution. It has been getting good, and I mean I can understand that. They had a couple of nice weeks of decent shows and stuff, but what's different? I mean, the storyline has still got to get there, and I just don't know. I mean, like I said, we'll be lucky if AEW is still around in the next 2 years. But I don't know. I just don't know. Do you feel, Kratos? Do you feel that AEW is kind of back on an upswing, or do you feel like they're still trying to find their mojo again.
I think they're still trying to find their mojo. They may tout that they've had more episodes than Nitro now, but we'll see if they're still saying that if they ever hit 500 episodes. When they hit 500 episodes, then they're on an uptick for me.
True that.
500 episodes of Dynamite, mind you. Once they hit that milestone, then we'll start talking.
I definitely can see that, but right now, I just think that it takes more. It takes more than just a Kenny Omega and a Will Ospreay, and even the Tony Storm, and I can't even say Mercedes Moné because she practically damn near sucked the charisma out of AEW. But at the same time, now that you got Athena in there, that is literally the only match I care about is Athena versus Monet. That's it.
But if they pull that at Dynasty, I'm going to be pissed off. If they do that at Dynasty and not All In, I will be pissed off. Because they brought her out on a random collision last week in the main event.
Oh, my God.
And they gave away a money match at that, too, in the main event of Collision. A money match. A dream match in a lot of people's eyes. Mercedes versus Jamie Hayter. That was the main event of Collision. Any other place, that's pay-per-view money. Any other company, that's a pay-per-view match.
All right, we got Zarya on the way to the ring, being accompanied by Sol Ruka, who I think got probably one of the illest finishers in wrestling. That Soul Snatcher is dope as fuck.
Damn right.
I like that finisher.
I mean, it's got a nice ring to it. Soul Snatcher. I mean, Jada Parker snatches our souls every week with her ring gear.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to make Jada Parker versus Bayley. Battle of the Soul on a pole match or something. Like, which one of y'all get it? Which one of y'all get my soul? Like, whoever it is can have it. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that. This Sunday, AEW Dynasty.
I completely forgot about it until this morning, being this Sunday.
Oh, Metaphor.
That's it.
It's gonna be Zarya. It's gonna be Zarya versus Last Legend. Man, I don't care. I will knock Last Legend off. I'm sorry. Oh, and Jakara can get it too. Jakara Jackson can get it too. I'm sorry.
Did you hear? There's rumors going around that a particular someone is the reason is the real favor behind CM Punk and Paul Heyman.
Who?
A potential return, so to speak, of one Brock Lesnar.
We talked about it not that long ago.
There apparently WWE has been in talks with the guy, and he may come back. That may end up being the favor. If it's not the main event of Mania, he may want his win back from Lesnar back at 2013 SummerSlam. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
They had like two of the biggest Kendrick Lamar victims of his recent album on television at this point. Drake at Elimination Chamber, Andrew Schultz on Raw.
Yeah.
But there's no way you can get me to believe that like AEW tried to get Kendrick Lamar, try to convince TK to get Kendrick Lamar on Revolution. There's no way you can prove that to me and make me believe it.
Oh no, it's not enough.
I'm with JD on that one. Kendrick Lamar has no idea what an AEW is.
Nah, I don't think he does. Maybe a few people in his camp might know, but
Mm-hmm.
not like he just watches AEW or nothing like that. I'm
Yeah.
sure Kendrick know what
Yeah.
WWE is because who didn't grow up watching WWE? You know. Yo, Guardian, what's going on? GOC on the IWC. Scripts drooling,
I
bro. I
like
don't watch wrestling I watch for the athleticism and stories.
it.
Hey, Guardian, we're just
Love
saying that the
GLC.
ladies are beautiful. They're, they're, they're gorgeous. But I've
Mm-hmm.
been bragging about our boy, Brad Baylor, Guardian. I've been bragging about our boy, Brad Baylor, and his tag team, Swipe Right. All right. I can't wait to see them in action on Evolve. We'll do the rewatch on Thursday. So, but yeah. Shout out to Brad Baylor, man.
Yep.
Zarya and whoa, Last Legend. Okay,
Now I'll admit, Lash Legend, she's gotten better since the 2.0 days. I'll admit that.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
mean, let's not
I'm
forget
happy.
there were rumored reports that she put Saray in the hospital with how bad her NXT Level Up match was. That they didn't even show it on the YouTube channel, and she ended up putting Saray in the hospital with
Yeah,
how bad the match was.
Baylor is Roma trained and Mancini brain. You goddamn right. He's getting
Mhm.
some of that top quality performance right there.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Kratos. If I think Lash Legend has what it takes to be a women's champion on the main roster over time.
Hmm.
She's big, she's strong, she is athletic.
We
I can
got
see
our other
Jakar
bro
being
from the Mo in here. Our other bro from the
oh
Mo's here.
the mid most smart Jeremy, the bro from the Mo. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Jeremy?
Hopefully you're doing good, man. Hopefully you're safe, man. Look, the whole state of Oklahoma is up under a tornado watch. So I'm on pins and needles right now. So but hey, it's tornado season. So it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's okay. But that's
I was supposed
okay.
to get I was supposed to get golf ball size hail on Sunday. Never showed.
We got that on Saturday. I was at work
Oh
inside
shit.
the trailer. Do you know what golf ball size hail sounds like inside of a trailer at Amazon while you're throwing boxes? You can't even
Mhm.
hear the machines inside of the building. It sounds like nothing but loud banging static. It's
Yep.
crazy, crazy insane. But we good, man.
But
And Jeremy
Script,
and Jeremy and Kratos, if it's coming towards you guys, please just keep your eye on the weather, man, and be safe. That's all I ask. That's all
Scripts,
I
we're
ask.
sorry to hear that. I don't think Guardian knew, and we're giving our condolences as the Bay Bay Resort to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
Guardian asked Scripps if he was married. Scripps said his wife died 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. And hearts goes out to you,
Bay Bay
Chris,
Resort
man.
is all here for you, Scripps. Okay.
So yeah, man, take you some time if you gotta, you know, just celebrate the life that she had with you and everything, bro. It's all good.
Mhm. Yep.
And then on top of that, script, some of this weather is coming towards you too. So I'm gonna need you to have your eyes in the goddamn sky too.
I keep my eyes on the sky now ever since I was supposed to get hails
Rage,
yesterday.
you too, Rage. You too, Rage. I'm gonna need you to keep your eyes in the sky too. By the time it reaches, where Kratos, where Guardian is, it's just gonna be rain. It's just gonna be wet rain.
Yep. We had like a
Oh
tornado watch for during Sunday's baseball game, but that only got rain delayed, thank God. And we still
yeah,
whipped
I
the
know. Yeah.
Minnesota Gas 9-2 in that game on Sunday. What's up,
Oh
Rage? How
look,
you
there she is. Right here. There she is right here. Rage. I'm gonna need you to keep your eyes in the sky because some of this tornado ass weather is coming your way too.
Mhm.
Same thing for Scripps. Same thing for Kratos. Same thing for from the bro from the Mo and Kratos, the other bro from the Mo. Man, this tornado weather all week, severe weather all week, y'all.
Oh man.
All of us down here in the Midwest going east towards the south.
Man.
All of us is for the experience uh, tornado season.
And I thought the tornado that hit like
Can you?
a
I
little
think
bit
the
of Missouri a couple weeks ago was bad.
sorry about that.
I thought the tornado
But
that just hit a couple weeks ago was bad. We're supposed to get a more now. Oh man. And I gotta
I
work
know
this week.
Rage. I know Rage. I'm literally on pins and needles. They got the whole weather thing at the corner of the CW watching NXT and stuff. So my whole state is under a tornado watch right now. And by like
Jesus.
8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:30, the chances increase. So
Mm.
we're cool. We're cool for now. We literally
So we're
should get
cool
through
until at least close to the main event.
Yeah, we literally should get through NXT before the big heavy rain and hail starts falling down. Then
Mhm.
it's gonna and then it's literally gonna move.
All right. I'm hearing the Dark Side of the Ring episode tonight will be about Ludwig Borga.
So just be weather aware, man. I'm trying to look out for everybody as well as for myself too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Yeah, we gonna stay safe. We always gotta, you gotta stay ready so you don't have to be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
I heard of Bianca Belair. She said that. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed ready, so I ain't got to be ready. It's okay.
Anyone else hear about the Dark Side of the Ring episode tonight and and who it's about?
Um, no, I didn't know the season was back.
It just started last week, Hell in a Cell, which is shocking because Mick Foley was on that episode and it was about the 98 Hell in a Cell match, mostly.
Mm. Um,
Yep.
I found somewhere where I can watch some. They don't have stuff like LFG, but they do have like Dark Side of the Ring. So,
Yeah.
but I think it airs like a few days after it goes live. So
It's all episodes go up on the Vice YouTube channel, but you have to pay like $10 per seat for a season
I
to even
know
watch.
that's crazy, man.
I mean, some
Remember, like
episodes
it
like
used to be like
17,
$5. It used to be
$16
five
too.
dollars. Yeah, it used to be
Some
$5 for the season.
I remember, I remember, but I'm like, as much as I want to watch this season, I don't want to watch the Big Borga episode tonight. I've already saw the
Yeah.
one of the few episodes I'm anticipating, and I started off with it. Hell in a Cell. I want to watch the Daphne Younger episode now. I want to see when that's in the air, and I want to see
Mm,
the Big Van Vader episode. Leon White, former fearsome foursome member of the LA Rams. People don't know that about him
oh,
because people don't realize Leon White, from the aka Big Van Vader, was a football player before joining wrestling.
yeah, he went to the University of Colorado.
Hmm. He played for the Los
Uh-oh.
Angeles
Smoke
and played
slam.
in.
That's it. One, two. Oh, kick out.
He also played in
Hey,
the in a Super Bowl too.
Kratos.
So
Hey, Kratos. Look, hey, I think Lash Legend is pretty damn good, man.
Like I said, she's gotten better. She had me worried about in that Iron Survivor match. What was it, last year? Right? The Iron
Yeah.
Survivor match from last year that she was in, where she dominated the whole match, only to lose. Or was that 2 years ago?
Oh, that
Was
was
that two
last year.
years
Oh,
ago?
good.
When it was
Nice.
when Kehlani Jordan had 0 points.
Yeah, that was
That was
last
this
year.
year?
No. That was year before last.
Yeah, that's what I thought so. It was 2 years ago.
Oh,
She had my head turning a bit. She had my head turning a bit, but that Clash at the Castle match
all right.
really solidified me saying she got better.
Zarya defeats Lash Legend,
Mm-hmm.
and I think and Zarya has punched her ticket to the
Stand
six
and
woman
deliver.
ladder match at Stand and Deliver.
Ooh. Guarantee we get a last chance match for all the losers of the match.
You think? Yeah. So Lash Legend probably get her another chance. Jakar Jackson obviously is going to get a shot.
And it's
So
gonna be a
Ruka's
fatal
probably going to get.
5-way.
Yeah, so
Guaranteed it's
Ruka's
just gonna
probably
be
going to get a
5-way.
shot
Yep.
against Jakar Jackson. Okay. I would go to an NXT show. I would.
I had a chance, but I did not want to see Sexy Red.
Mm-mm.
Plus, they tried to get Sexy
Yeah,
Red and
when
he
they was at
on
St. Louis. Yeah, when they
SummerSlam.
was. Oh
Then they moved it to a building,
no.
and then they moved it to a smaller venue. I'm like, thank God, where's my fucking refund?
You are delusional, man. The only thing you need to worry about is getting yourself to stand in the living.
Isn't Sean Spears and Ricky Saints the main event tonight?
Yeah. For the North American Championship. Does Ricky Saints win the title, or do we get a fuck finish setting up for Stand and Deliver?
Fuck finish. I guarantee you that there's going to be a triple threat for the NXT title with Obafemi, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. Because Trick Williams looks like he's turning heel based on his actions. He looks like he's turning heel.
Either he's turning heel or he's getting ready to bounce.
Yeah.
It's one.
I can see Javon Evans pinning Trick Williams at the deliver.
Well, Trick Williams been in NXT, what, 5 years with Carmelo?
Mm-hmm.
I think
since the 2.0 situation. And yes, you heard me correctly. I called it the 2.0 situation.
Yep.
Because there's no way in hell that should have been a thing. Speaking of which,
yeah.
Most people don't realize Kenny Omega on Dynamite last week wrestled Cora Jade's ex-boyfriend in Blake Christian.
Oh, wow.
That was one of her exes. One of her last 2 or 3 exes. Because remember, she was at one point dating him for a good chunk of her career. Then they both joined NXT during the 2.0, during the last days of Black and Gold. Then Cora Jade got her first victory over Lyra Valkyria on 2.0. Because we saw Blake Christian holding her back when she tried to, when she was being held back from attacking Valkyrie. Remember that?
Yeah.
On 2.0?
Yep.
People were turning that into a Brazzers meme with the Brazzers logo behind in the bottom right. I'm like, what the fuck, people? But other than that,
I forgot the Christian. Real quick, Kratos. Real quick. real quick, I forgot to mention Dynamite. About Dynamite last week. I did not realize because I didn't watch Dynamite. I watched all the highlights and the promos. Kenny
Mhm.
Omega went one on one. Kenny Omega went one on one with Blake Christian,
Yep.
and that was a fantastic fucking match because
Yep.
we knew what he could do, especially in NXT. Man, I think I'm not gonna say NXT let him slip away, man, but man, he was such a great talent, man. But to
Blake
see
Christian
him
was
up
great.
against, yeah, like, but to see him up against Kenny Omega, that was nice to see. See, that's what I'm talking about
That
with
was
AEW.
essentially a showcase
New,
match for him.
new people, just showcase new people and how good they are. And then if you want, like what you did with Mike Bailey and Kenny Omega, it's okay. You're starting to have up a little story there.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know that Kenny Omega is going to eventually defend that title. They want Omega and Okada. So,
Yep.
but that was a good match between Omega and Blake Christian.
But
That's what I
Blake
want to do.
Christian should not be on Ring of Honor. He should not be relegated to only Ring of Honor. He should
Yeah,
be at least collision.
neither should
At least
Athena.
on the
Neither
collision
should
show.
Athena too. Yeah, yeah.
But
We don't know what Tony Khan.
like I said, Cora Jade, she went from Blake Christian to screwing Braun Breaker to dating like whoever Braun Breaker beat in that squash match last year on Raw.
I
That
can't
one
remember
random
who it
squash
was.
match he had on the main roster.
Yeah, I don't remember what his name was, but I know you're talking
Neither
about.
do I. That's how pointless the guy is. But either way, that means Cora Jade, aka Elena Black, has been through has had her. I don't even want to say the word, but she's been in three different relationships with three different wrestlers that all wrestled at some point in shape or form for WWE.
Mm.
If you think about
Oh, maybe she's well liked. That's about the best way I could put it.
it. I
She's
mean, she went
well
from
liked.
skinny Blake Christian to muscular Braun Breaker to some job guy.
Here's Kalani Jordan. I think she's getting ready to go full heel too. Hey,
I
good
thought
Roxanne
about this.
Perez.
I thought about this. I was telling Blake about this a couple weeks ago. What if we get Trick Williams and Kalani Jordan called up as heel and join Carmelo Hayes? Because remember, Kalani Jordan is dating Carmelo Hayes. They're
Now,
a couple.
I had mentioned that about a few weeks ago on one of the NXT shows and stuff. I said you already like you can do two ways with Trick Williams. You can have him show up on SmackDown and
Mhm.
already have a feud and already have a legit feud ready. Or whether if it's SmackDown or Raw, I have no idea what brand Carmelo Hayes is on. I
Because
figured that
that
once the
draft is
mid,
still coming up after Mania.
yeah. But anyways, wherever Carmelo Hayes is on, you can have Trick show up, and you already got a already feud that you can have for a solid couple of months between Trick and Carmelo Hayes, or you can have Trick come back and just team up with Carmelo, which introduces another tag team to the division.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you would bring Kalani Jordan, you could have Trick. You could have Trick and Kalani called up, and you could start a faction there with them. So it can happen. It could. I think that's interesting. That would be interesting if that does happen. But I mean, hey, we got I like the idea. I do like the idea. Maybe having Kalani coming out, being the liaison for Mello, but she can get down and dirty in the ring as well. So I'm cool with that. We got the family.
Who's this guy? This is a sucker stricken. 6'3", 280 pounds.
Keep getting bigger, Dom.
Osiris Griffin. That's the guy. Hey, these are the guys that's on Evolve. He's talking about the guys on Evolve. Well, Luca Crisafino is on Evolve every week, so.
His high school coach told me that Griffin has great instincts and anticipations for his opponent's next move.
See, didn't I tell you that they was going to incorporate Evolve and NXT in some way? You got the what's the name? What is that called? The Wendy Chu and Kylie Ray story. So these guys are this Retribution knockoffs now.
This guy did Spartan races, carrying logs on his.
I like Izzy Dame, man. I just like that what's it? So Carmelo is on SmackDown officially. Carmelo is officially on SmackDown. Okay.
What you got for me, Stacks? Saquon Sugars. This guy's the wild card of Dodge State.
The wildest thing I've seen is the fact that, like, Stu Bennett, Wade Barrett, he was wilding on Twitter after John Cena said, "I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity."
Man, what a promo!
Did you see his response on Twitter yet?
I did not. But let me ask you this: in that promo battle, which was absolutely fire, who won? Who won? That's been the question I've been seeing all day. Who won? Who truly won that promo battle? Was it Cena or was it Cody?
I mean, Cody barely had a few jabs in there. Yeah,
it was top. I'm sorry. I put fifth.
Because Cody brought up Vince without saying Vince McMahon, and Cena brought up TK without even saying Tony Khan by saying, like,
Cena mentioned AEW without mentioning.
I made money for I made Empire money from their kids. I went, yep, that's a TK reference.
Ray, did you think Cena won? I don't know, man. That's so difficult to who won the promo, but I say it was a tie. It was too close because both of them was throwing body shots and uppercuts. They were
throwing uppercuts at each other. What do you mean body shots? They were throwing straight up uppercuts at each other.
It was so crazy. It was so damn crazy. Like we knew that the promos were going to be gold.
Now, do you think this will be Cena's best match of his career with Cody Rhodes? Do you think this will be considered the best match of his career?
No, they got the Yes Boys on TV.
Oh God, no! Not the strippergram Lord of the Rings.
And they got Hank and Tank in one of their shirt. Oh Lord! Oh,
not the Lord of the Rings strippergram guy.
They're too big for this. Who is the tag? Look, obviously they're going to win the tag team titles, but who is going to give them the inspiration that they need?
Who, Hank and Tank?
Yes. Who's going to give them the? Who's going to give? I'm telling you, man. I hope.
They've had former champions inspire them. Why are they having a jobber team inspire them?
Well, they were NXT tag team champions and UK tag team champions too. You got to give them that.
Okay, I'll give them the UK stuff. I'll give them the UK tag championship run, but they're still portrayed as like essentially. I don't even want to say that word because that can get us in trouble. I don't want to say anything that can get your channel in trouble because my mouth will speak about flat out.
Just substitute it. Alternate your words.
They portray more 96 Goldust characters than anything
Okay,
with less
okay,
clothing.
okay.
We remember,
A
and we all
more
know how
risque, a more
Goldust.
yeah, like a more risque version of like two tag team, like a Goldust
A tag
risque.
team
I got
version of Goldust with actual hair and long though,
you. Okay,
actual long,
better,
and not a wig.
better. I was thinking more like it's almost as the act is Velveteen Dream like without the fierce and the
More
I
of
don't
a
know
Velveteen
the
Dream with
charisma without the
fishnets,
charisma.
like a fishnet version, like Velveteen Dream if they wore fishnet shirts.
Okay, okay, okay. Now I went back because you can find them on YouTube that their indie matches and stuff.
Mhm.
Pretty Deadly is actually pretty good.
All right,
They can actually wrestle. Now
all
I
right.
think the gimmick. I think it was a different gimmick that they had before they had this one. And
Mhm.
apparently over there in England and the UK and stuff, it was pretty over. So I'm wondering if maybe a repackage may be coming soon for them. At least I hope it. I hope it is.
All right. Now, would you say this? The reason why I bring up that, like, do you think Cena and Cody could be Cena's best match in his career? Because someone shared to Twitter that Cena's best match ever in his entire professional wrestling career was against Styles at the 2017 Rumble.
Yes, fantastic match.
30
Fantastic match.
minutes, and they never once left the ring to fight on the
Fantastic
outside.
match. It was a fantastic match. I love that match.
Yeah, that's the one thing people don't
I love
don't
it.
realize.
People,
Those two never once fought on the
people were
outside of
saying,
the ring.
people, yeah, but look, but people were saying that match should have been at Mania that year.
Oh yeah, definitely. The tie for
It should have been.
Ric Flair's record, kayfabe record, so to speak. That should have been a Mania. Yeah, that should have been the title match instead of Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. At least then we probably would
Yeah,
have gotten.
yeah.
At least then we probably would have gotten Jinder Mahal as champion.
Now, here's the thing, because I do believe that Cena versus Cody will be a banger. It will be a fantastic match. I do not think that they're going to hit I do not believe that the producer of this match is going to be pushing the shit, going to be spamming the fuck out of the finisher button. I do not believe that that's going to happen. I believe this is
It
going to be
better
a
not.
methodical,
That's too Vince McMahon-esque. That's too much of Vince McMahon in there, if that's the case.
like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying?
And that
We
even
don't
went
need
only
that.
5 minutes.
I guarantee you, this is going to be a brutal, methodical. There will be color. There will be color in this match. You can book that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This will be a slow paced, but it's going to pick up speed and it's going to slow down, but it's going to pick up speed. This is going to be a 25, damn near probably close to a 30-minute match. I'm telling you.
I
And that's
mean, dare I say it could be 45 minutes. Dare I say it could go
It could
45.
be. It could be.
Because
I'll
Rock
tell
and
you what.
Cena too just planned to go 45 minutes.
I'll tell you
Rock
what.
Cena
We
too
know
made it
who,
29.
yeah, we know who's closing night 1 and night 2 though. I bet you Roman, Seth, and Punk close night one, and Cena and Cody close night 2. I
Me and
bet you that much.
my good buddy were talking about that this morning as well. Jey Uso and Gunther. Jey Uso may be the Rumble winner, but he's not here to close the night. He's not
night 1.
that old to close the night.
Night 1, co-main event, Uso versus Gunther. Night 2, co-main event, the Women's World Championship match, the triple threat.
But where would you put Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte on either night? An opener or a middle of the card match? Because as of this point, not confirming with the triple threat world women's world title match not confirmed. There's only 8 matches potentially planned. 7 of them are set in
So
stone.
okay, so do this then. So do this. Have oh god, because I know who the android is. You have Tiffany and the android open night 2. You have I think you probably have Red the triple threat to open night 1 for the men actually. Because I think right in the middle of the match. I do agree. Now Rob said I told Rob that I'll give him one, which is the tag team triple threat match, only if it's a ladder match. It better a triple threat match for the ladder match at WrestleMania. Fan fucking tastic. That'll go right in the middle of night. I guess you can have that night 1 or night 2.
Yep.
And then the Intercontinental Championship match. Yeah, Penta and Braun Breaker. Yeah, that's right in the middle. Right in the middle because let's see. Let me take a look at my because you got Drew and Damian, which I think is going to be a night 2 match.
That's definitely a night 2 match. No way you upset Drew with that being on night 1.
I think Logan Paul and AJ Styles will be a night 1.
And I seriously think the only reason that it's Logan Paul versus AJ Styles is because Karrion Kross is in a contract year, like JD said last night.
Oh yeah, and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
That's a night 2 match. That's a night 2 match.
That says night 2. That definitely says night 2.
Mm-hmm. But Tiffany and Charlotte needs to do the job. She needs to do the job against someone she's never beaten before. I'm sorry. She has to do the job to someone she's never beaten before. Because the only time she's ever done the job to anyone is if she beat them first. Asuka broke her undefeated streak. She beat Rhea Ripley at the Warehouse Mania. Only to lose to Rhea Ripley 2 years ago. Mind you, apparently number 16 of the 50 greatest Mania matches over number 20, which was the Rock and Roman versus Rollins and Cody at Mania. I'm just saying to myself, how is Rhea and Charlotte at Mania 39 better than that match by 4 positions? How is that possible?
It ain't. It
higher
ain't.
than that match.
It just.
That's the one thing I never did like.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Good.
I'll be right back, Kratos.
All right. Man, that's the one thing I never did like about the way they listed these matches, chat. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And guarantee you that Brian and Kofi, if it's not already listed, they don't even crack their top 10. Guarantee you. Even though it should be up there. Ooh, wee.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all.
Yep. How? Oh, wow. How Night one of Mania 39's main event, KO and Sammy versus the Usos, was number 30 on the 50 greatest Mania matches. Number 30. Yet the co-main before it got number 16. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Number 50 is Cody Rhodes versus Rollins. At least they got something right.
Wow. Man, no quarter catch for that. Pretty good tag team.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me if they get called up too.
Yep. Now, here's a shocking one. Number 23 on this list. Here's a shocking one. Number 23 on the list. Undertaker versus CM Punk.
Huh. That's
number 23. But above that by 2 spots. By 2 spots over Punk and Taker. This is where I can say this whole list is skewed and not fan voted.
Right.
Triple H and
where's
Ronda
Triple H?
Rousey.
Where is Triple H and Undertaker? Hell in a Cell.
Number 18.
That is one
When
of my
Shawn
favorite
Michaels
matches.
referee, number 18.
Yeah.
And that's underneath Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar in Mania 19.
That was a great match. That was a fucking great match, though.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact Lesnar concussed himself in a shooting star press.
I know, right?
Yep. Number 24 was Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at Mania 38.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Even though that was mostly a KO show segment, close the damn show. Oh,
it was a fun match, though.
Oh, hell.
Money in the Bank, June 7th, 2025. Oh man, it's gonna be in LA.
Yep. I saw that chat. Oh, that's been a minute. Yeah, Scripps just reposted his same chat from earlier.
So in LA. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
I knew it. This match was not going to be in the top 10. Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan was number 35 on this list. That's a crime in my book. That's a crime.
With the emotion and everything that went into that match, that is absolutely terrible. That's a terrible
That
spot.
is a crime to have it listed that low. In a countdown list, this is as good as you can give it. Guarantee you, Charlotte, Becky, Rousey gets at least top 5 based on that alone. Guarantee you they'll be in the top 5 by the end of this list.
All right, here's one. Bianca versus Sasha.
You want to know what that position is? 19.
Yeah.
19.
Not bad. 19. Not fucking bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's better than Rousey Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie, at least. Higher than that.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't mind that.
I just find it laughable that like Ryan's best Brian's like best 3 matches at Mania are ranked as follows: Brian versus Kofi, 35; Randy Orton, Batista, and Brian, 32; and Brian versus Triple H, number 28 on this list. 2 of them are not even ranked out. 3 matches ranked fly. 3 of Brian's matches are in the top 35 so far. I'm not joking. This whole list is skewed.
Mm. Mm-mm. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's crazy. That's why I asked you about Bianca Belair and Sasha. I thought they was going to disrespect them.
They gave them at least top 20.
19,
in the top 20 at least.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad.
Yeah. Randy
That
Savage and Hulk Hogan got 27. But the KO Sammy KO versus the Usos at 39 is number 30. I'm like, that's so stupid. That's ridiculous. That match had so much emotion behind it. But
I wonder what they based their picks on.
Rhea and Charlotte, number 16.
That was the wait, Rhea and Charlotte. That was the no people, right?
Mania 39 for the SmackDown Women's title.
Oh,
not the one for the NXT title. The one that actually went longer. But
yeah,
49. I think number 49 is a more slap in the face to AEW because Sting versus Triple H is number 49. I think that's more of a slap in the face.
That is
to say, not just AEW.
It is kind of a smack in the face.
Yeah,
but it's crazy. That's crazy. Man, it was something that I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
But we have a lot, but it's a lot of WrestleMania matches. I know YouTube and WWE, they got like greatest WrestleMania matches and stuff. Rhea Ripley.
This is from that list, 50 greatest Mania matches. This is from that list that they're compiling right now, even as we speak.
Now, Kratos, here's something. Here's a question that I'm gonna ask you that I've asked JD, and till this day, I still have not got. And until this day, I've still not got an answer for. So,
what's up?
Give me your top 3 WrestleMania entrances of all time.
WrestleMania entrances, top 3.
And let me say this. By default, we know Undertaker is one of them.
Yep.
We know.
Undertaker Mania 29 is at least number 3. Undertaker at Mania 29 is number 3. His entrance with the shadowy hands reaching out to him from the ground, that's number 3 for me.
Yeah.
That's number 3. I'm
going to go with WrestleMania. Is that 24 or 27 where he wrestled Edge for the world title in Florida?
24. That's on this list too, by the way.
That is probably the most chilling, goosebump getting entrance because the whole stadium turned bluish purple.
Mm-hmm.
The fire, the lightning, the effects, the fireworks and stuff. And how depth that music was.
Yes,
it was just crazy. Here comes Trick Williams. Whoop that trick.
Number 2. Number 2 may shock some people for you. Number 2 may shock some people for this one. Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 12 entrance is number 2 for me.
Yeah,
that's number 2.
That is a great entrance. That is a great entrance.
On the rafters, yeah, that's number 2 for me. Now,
Okay.
for number one,
I think.
number
Yeah.
one
Go ahead. Go ahead.
is just by far the best Stone Cold entrance for his manias. WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The broken glass just shattering while he's
Yeah.
walking through the aisleway, walking through
Yeah.
the walking through the curtain. That is iconic. That's iconic.
The Stone Cold is absolutely my number one. My number two was WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. The ladder match, the 6-man ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
And Kane came out and
With the
set
burning buildings.
the ladders on fire.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
So
That's your number two entrance. All right. That's nice. That's a
that's
good one.
dope as shit. I loved it. I loved
Mhm.
that interest with Kane and the ladders was just on fire. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are they gonna use now? Like, it was crazy.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Now, out of all these matches, here's one that shocked me for being so low. Number 42. Number
hold on,
42.
Kratos. Hold on. Trick is going off. He's ready for the main roster.
Mhm.
He's absolutely ready. He's gonna be over. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh, and here comes Javon Evans.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
He's talking about Carmelo Hayes. Oh. Okay. Okay.
All right.
I feel like we in the hood right now. Oh.
Oh damn! He went low, but he went way below the
Wow.
belt for that one. He went way below the belt for that one.
Oh, wow. Wow. Woo.
Damn!
Since you want to talk about it, I've done something that no one has done, including you.
He dropped over Femi. He dropped over Femi. That's right. Oh, you said his name, and here he comes. Here comes the rumor.
Yep.
I think Oprah Femi's ready for the main roster already, too. God damn it.
I think him and
loves.
Trick hold up after Mania. I'm willing to bet him and Trick hold up after Mania.
Oh, Trick. Stop playing with me like I don't got your number, bro. Nobody. Hey, does anybody forget about Devon? Did you forget about Devon? Because if we want to check history, I only needed one more second to change history. You know what I mean?
Man, it's gonna be a cold ass match, man. I can't wait for this one.
Yep.
I'm looking. It's been a while since I said I was looking forward to an NXT match. I'm looking forward to this triple threat right here.
Same.
As a matter of fact, I'll drop your ass again to become an NXT champion in Las Vegas. How about that? Better luck next year, dog.
You talked enough.
Oh shit!
The champion is here now. It is my turn to speak.
And all three of these motherfuckers is tall as shit, man. What the fuck?
When I look at you, all I see is a small boy with big dreams and aspirations. And while you might be the future of NXT, your success will not be at the expense of the ruler and stand and deliver. Because whether you like it or not, Javon, you live in the present. You live in the now. And the now belongs to Oba. Femi.
Yeah. Stand and deliver season. The NXT title between Oba Femi and Trick Williams. For the last time, Javon, please excuse yourself.
Uh-oh.
You know, Trick, if you spent less time talking, maybe you would still be champion right now.
Oh!
But you're not. Oof. And I can see that the both of you want a shot at the NXT championship.
What's going on? Who is this? Is this Ava? It is Ava.
You know, I've seen this before, and there's only one way that this is going to end.
Okay.
At Stand and Deliver, Oba Femi will defend his NXT championship
against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
And Javon Evans.
What did I tell y'all? Give me my goddamn flowers.
I knew it. Triple threat. She just announced triple threat.
Yep, they just announced it. I said this weeks ago.
Yep.
Oh man, here come these fools again. These fake retribution.
The wannabe retribution.
Now people were saying that it is possible that Trick Williams could be the leader of this faction. And here they go. They jumping over. They are jumping over Femi. And now they're jumping Javon Evans. Where's Trick? Oh, yeah, Trick got knocked out. He got knocked outside. Oh, my God. That was a nice move. Uh-oh, there go Trick. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, they jumping Trick. They jumping Trick.
Did you hear about this, Otis?
Oh! Dark State. Yeah, that's what they're called. Dark State.
Oh, Lord. I'm sending you something on Twitter. It actually makes the max numbers more believable. As I said, according to this one guy, the total number of viewers on Max since its inception is 500K, not the weekly average.
Okay.
Someone had commented that on JD's tweet about Day Mad.
Oh man. Turns out the total numbers of viewers on Max since inception is 500,000, not the weekly average. How long have they been on Max?
January.
How long have they been on Max?
Since like January.
February. Okay, January,
It's
February,
now April.
March, April. 5, 10,
That's
15.
sad.
So let's go
About
6. 6, 12, 8, 7, 4. Okay, so Dynamite on Max averages is 500,000 from January to now. That's roughly 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Nope. It ain't 70. So that's roughly like 60, 70,000 an episode. 60 or 70,000 an episode. And that's on a streaming service.
that is sad.
WWE blows that clearly out of the water. That's insane. That's like 60, 65, roughly, maybe even 70,000 views. That's why JD was saying it's probably 50,000 an episode.
Yeah.
Especially if you do that by 4 weeks, times that by 4 weeks, you get roughly about 400 and something thousand. Yeah, somewhere around there. That's crazy. That's crazy. And like JD said, like AEW is just doing everything to bolster themselves to make themselves feel good with how things are going. And it's not, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just not. It's just not. Given half your employees creative control.
Today for under $20.
I swear I just cannot wait until I get me another PC. But you got to understand that Mercedes Moné is not a draw. Unfortunately, Will Ospreay is not a draw. And I say unfortunately for Will Ospreay because he's a fantastic, superior wrestler. And I'll say the same thing for Kenny Omega too. I'll say the same thing for a Hangman and even for a Swerve. I don't care how much money Tony Khan pays you, but it's not going to mean nothing if the show does not change directions, and it's not because of who's head of creative right now. It's not. It's not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Chase, you suffered a credit break in your match.
Andre Chase. Chase U is coming back too. I can't wait for Chase U. I actually started liking Chase U towards the end of what Chase U was.
I'm all alone.
Mhm.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Chase. You know, we got you. I'll take you on. Don't even worry about it. Let's go. Come on. We got you. Come on. Let's go.
Let's see. Take my phone off charger here.
You know what?
And got these 2 former members of Chase U. What's going on? Oh, Jayla Parker and Jordan Grace are fighting, and the cakes are jiggling all over Jordan Grace. Those thighs are moving like waves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Jayla Parker missed the hip attack. Oh man! All right, Scripps. Eat a good meal and be safe, bro.
No, don't lie, but be supportive. What's not supportive about telling the truth so they're, they're embarrassing themselves. All right, I'll say it.
Uh-oh.
We have a lot. Sure, we have this title. Sometimes I wish we had a friendship like they do. Well, thanks for the service, boys. You're great pep talk, I guess.
Oh, look at Swipe Right. Brad Baylor's on NXT.
Nice.
Swipe Right is on NXT, and they're talking to the tag team champions, Fraxium.
See, we run Evolve, you guys run NXT. Two of us want to know how we measure up with you boys. Well, me and my amigo here, we don't back down from a challenge, so you're wrong.
Swipe Right versus Fraxium?
Ladies with those accents, right?
Oh, there go Roxanne Perez.
It's a lot of talent here. I'll tell you, Roxanne, she's a prodigy, but she's also a smoke show. That's how it is for show, bro. We'll see you guys next week.
Next week, we're going to get our boy Brad Baylor and Swipe Right against Fraxium. Oh, yeah. Hey, Guardian, if you're still here, man, tell Brad we'll be watching next week, too. Roxanne Perez had like 2 weeks off NXT, 2 or 3 weeks away, or 2 or 3 weeks off of NXT. Swipe Right looks like a tag team that Corey Graves will just love. we got 45, 4, 3, 2. We got about 41 minutes left of NXT. Is this Kalani Jordan? Yep, Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan versus Roxanne Perez. Pop Roxy. Kalani Jordan wants her title back.
So
appreciate everybody being here, man. Make sure you guys arcade the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications. What about Orton? Oh yeah,
he apparently shared he apparently quote tweeted someone that said someone was not getting her number, and dude said he would fight 09 Randy Orton for her number, and Orton said bro was trying to go all out to get your number.
Fuck you, fuck that. I'm not going heads up with 09 Orton for shit. Shaved head Orton.
Yep.
Nope. I hope we get that Orton in Mania.
This was apparently on March 9th. This was apparently from March 18th. He said, bro, really willing to risk it all for you. It's in like it has 31 million views.
Fuck all that. I'm not fighting 09 Orton. Look, I'm not fighting 09 Orton. I'm not fighting 09 Lesnar. None of that. No. Nope. I'll shoot him. Right in the pinky toe.
He actually said that to someone who said, bro is not getting my number, or for someone replying to this woman's Instagram story.
Shit. Hell no. I will fight 09 Randy Orton. You must be on that Tony Khan good stuff. That's all I got to say. Hell no.
Someone said in her reply section, that brother got a death wish over the 09 Orton comment.
Shit. Hell to the no.
I mean, he first said he'd arm wrestle a bear for her number. Then he said he'd fight 09 Randy Orton for it. Dude does have a death wish.
I'll fight 09 Randy. Hell no. Nah. And then you got Randy Orton retweeting it too?
Yep. It was a flat out quote tweet. Dude said 09. Someone said 09 Orton. He wants the cookie bad.
Nope. Nope. All thing I gotta do is go back and watch SummerSlam from 09. Nope. Absolutely not. Psycho. sadistic, twisted Randy. No, yeah, the Dark State. Yeah, we talking about Dark State. Dark State Randy Orton.
Hey,
Damn all.
I don't know who Josh Hart is. Someone said this man has a worse shooting percentage than Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, the basketball guy, Josh Hart.
Assume so, yeah.
Guy that used to play for the Lakers, who played for the Pelicans now. Oh, nah, Randy Orton. That's so funny. That is hilarious. Uh-oh. The president is calling me, guys. Give me 1 second. What up, Perez?
Remember that first bite of pizza on your birthday? Or getting straight A's meant you got to go straight to the brownie pile? Or that endless pizza buffet where everyone got their favorite? For 40 years,
What happened?
CC's Pizza has been part of family memories. Here's to 40 more.
Well, how many shuttles did you leave unbroken down? Right. Yeah. Well, I've always said something's definitely gonna have to change. By the way, you're on live, by the way. So you can say what's up to the wonderful people of YouTube. I said you're live right now, so you can say what up to everybody. But I've been telling just like I tell everybody on here, man, like well they don't know about our building. Now the homie know what Amazon is all about. But it absolutely needs to be a change. Especially at our building. So what you rather do? You just rather stay in inbound? Oh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I'll feel you on that. Oh my God. She is. Well, not to me at least. Right. Now you get shout outs, they just put it in your A to Z compliments. I'm doing my job, and there's no motivation. There's nothing. Hell, I'll say join the rest of us because we tell Curtis that like damn near every other night, man. Like there's just like no motivation to make us just push. Like in inbound, the motivation for me in inbound is getting the fuck up out of there. That's my motivation. How fast can I? Yeah. How fast? Yeah. They be on that bullshit. They definitely be on that bullshit. So I definitely feel that. Oh damn, Roxanne Perez is trying to rip Kalani Jordan's arm out of a socket. My goodness. So what I'm trying to do, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be because corporate ain't that shit. No. But if I call it business bureau, you call it ethics people, there might be some changes. It is possible, but like I said, like I told the other homeboy, I said, damn, the day sword and the twice sword, they get like yeah. And you worked with us last week, so you saw how we get down on night sword. And that's ridiculous. But hell, we've had like some 28Ks and did 5 hours because of late trucks. So you can get better numbers or volume numbers. I call bullshit. Because Curtis was like, oh well, we do it. He's like, we could do like 28. He said we could do like 38K in like 2.5 hours. But he was like the way that basically they want. What he's saying is basically the way that Howard has it set up and the way that Howard wants us to do it. That's day, twi, and night sword. And that's what Curtis said too, and that's why Curtis is upset. That's why Curtis be mad because he always got Howard down his ass, and I ain't seen Howard in months. Thank God. That's why Howard is down. Howard is up everybody's ass. That's what it is. We got a picture-in-picture. Roxanne Perez and Kalani Jordan still battling out. This is another qualifying spot for the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. Dang, it's the shit, man. And it's like look, and it's like we're so much relaxed. There's like so much less stress on us on night sword than it is throughout day and twilight. Oh, nice cartwheel back elbow by Kalani Jordan.
Oh,
She
my
has a great kip up. I'm on the highway. I'm gonna go feed my dog and I'm gonna go home, take me a shower, and go to bed. I gotta figure out what the fuck Eric Booker gonna be doing. I gotta call the home and see if he's gonna need me tomorrow night. All right, well shoot. Well shoot, just get at me, Prez. All right, Prez. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the president, ladies and gentlemen. Give us some jazz claps, some jazz snaps. You know what I'm saying? Oh, drop kick by Kalani Jordan. Down goes Roxanne Perez. Still in the picture and Kalani Jordan with a catapult twist the top. And it looks like she was going to top dollar that spot, but she clears it cleanly. the former gymnast, Kalani, big splash on Roxanne Perez as she has taken over. And a big DDT, split leg DDT by Roxanne Perez, going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out as we return from commercial. Nice. She got some pretty good offense. Pretty good offense. Pretty good
So
offense.
Bret Hart was on Ariel Helwani today.
Oh, nice counter by Roxanne Perez into a Mexican-style arm drag. And now, she said, and a nice counter by Kalani Jordan with a kick out after 2. Oh, Kalani Jordan catches the kick thrown by Roxanne Perez. Oh, and the spin heel kick countered by Kalani. And she is going to the top for the split-legged moonsault, and she misses flat on her face. And Roxanne Perez to the ropes. Oh my goodness, drove that knee right to the back of her neck. I don't know what that was. 1, 2, and a kick out. She did like a cartwheel and drove her knee right into the back of her neck. That was a crazy move. Oh, and they showed a repeat. We got 27 minutes remaining in the match. This match has been going for about 23 minutes so far. And the girl scratches and slash from Kalani Jordan to Roxanne. Roxanne with a kick to the midsection. To the ropes. Going for it. Nope, she missed the pop rocks. Goes for it. An easy roll up, but no. Kalani Jordan's holding on to the ropes. Oh, kicked her right in the knee. Oh my goodness. A short down DDT for the split-legged moonsault. And this time she connects. She needs a new finisher. And she continues. She goes on and joins Zarya in the 6-woman ladder tag match for the NXT Women's North American Championship at Stand and Deliver.
I need to check something real quick on YouTube.
I'm gonna tell you, if y'all don't believe that Roxanne is done, and she's now putting people over now as she gets ready to go to the main roster, come on now. Plain, clearly. Stand and Deliver. Saturday, April 19th. I will be live for the show. I will be live at 11:50 a.m. I forgot her name. It's the new GM. It's the new GM for Evolve. And Stone, Rob Stone.
Just got some news from across Twitter.
Okay, ladies.
Oscar just posted on her YouTube channel 6 minutes ago.
Oh, did she? Okay. Is it just like a picture, or is it like an actual video?
It's an actual like near 3-minute video.
Okay,
it's from her Kana-chan TV channel.
Yeah, I'm sub to. Yeah, here it is, right here. I'm sub to Oscar, so
yeah,
you know.
Someone actually asked on Twitter. Remember when Hikaru Shida used to wrestle?
Yeah.
Someone replied, Hikaru Shida, the Yakuza streamer? I'm like, yeah, the same person, dumbass. I'm like, yeah, they're the same person. Someone actually asked if the same person was the Yakuza streamer on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, same person.
Everybody else will really see that the revolution is indeed televised. New North American champion tonight.
Ricky Saints.
We
got our banner coming up next.
Fuck finish, but
Ricky Saints versus It's gonna be a great match. Great match. Hey, Besides AEW, what does Sean Spears and Ricky Saints have in common?
They were both bullied by Ryback.
No. Good. Interesting. Who hasn't Ryback bullied? That's all I got to say.
I mean,
But no,
Ryback bullied
no.
Ricky Saints when he was a random like extra on a Raw,
I remember that.
2013.
I remember that. But no,
Ty
no.
Dillinger was number 10 in the Rumble and got attacked by KO and Sammy.
But that's not it either. Here's the most common thing between those two.
What's up?
They both worked and did not like Chris Jericho.
Damn.
They could
No,
not
apparently
stand.
there's apparently footage from 06 about like Big Show in a handicap match against two jobbers. They go out against who these two jobbers ended up being later on down the line.
Who?
John Moxley and LA Knight in 06.
Oh,
in a handicap
I think I might have saw like a hidden video on that or something like that.
That was an Instagram reel that I saw that on. That was
That's
an Instagram
crazy.
reel. Big gave them a double choke slam.
John Moxley at LA.
Moxley with hair at that. With hair.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. So it was. Wait. Actually, you got to say it right. You said a young LA Knight when it's really a young LA Knight.
Yep. True. True. But who would have imagined that, like, at one point when LA Knight first got into the business? Yeah. At one point, he was managed by.
I'm sorry. You set yourself up for that one. I'm sorry.
All good. He was once managed by Percy Pringle, aka Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer, man. I love Paul Bearer, man. Outside of Bobby the Brain Heenan, Paul Bearer was my second favorite manager, man. Outside of the Brain, man.
Yep.
Man,
I have a buddy. My uncle's buddy never knew that Percy Pringle and Paul Bearer were the same person either, because Percy Pringle was a manager even back in the early days of WCW.
AWA. He was a manager in AWA too. Percy was a manager under Percy back in AWA when he had the blonde hair with the red vest, the white shirt, the black pants. That he was known as Percy Pringle, his actual name back in the AWA days.
And even during that time, he managed Undertaker against Bruiser Brody.
Yes,
Taker's very first match, he wrestled Bruiser Brody.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for Paul Heyman, Percy Pringle would never have been the manager of the Undertaker through Bruce Pritchard. Paul Heyman
Bruce Pritchard wanted to take backstage. Bruce Pritchard wanted to be more backstage. And on top of that,
he did.
Even in his resume, he had the perfect spot for him being the Undertaker's manager, because Vince apparently asked him if he was a real mortician.
Yes.
That was his in WWE as well.
He really was. Yes, Percy Pringle was really a mortician. He knew about the embalming fluid and all the lingo and all of that. Did you know? And here's the caviar on top of the cracker, okay? Here's the caviar on top of the cracker. You think CM Punk was the original Paul Heyman guy? No. It was The Undertaker.
Yep.
He was the original Paul Heyman guy. He's the OG. Then it was Punk, and then Lesnar, and then Roman, yada, yada, yada.
And then we're forgetting one Paul Heyman guy, though. Claudio, aka Cesaro.
Yes,
We got one.
yes, absolutely, absolutely, and also Braun Breaker, a future Paul Heyman guy, absolutely,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
100%. I can't if Lesnar does come back, I want Lesnar versus Braun Breaker. Holy shit!
If
Holy shit!
Lesnar comes back, we could see Braun Breaker, him. We could see
Gunther,
Gunther and Lesnar.
ugh, chills. I just got chills. Lesnar and Gunther.
Yep.
My God.
Lesnar and Obafemi. Imagine that one.
Oh my God. Gunther and Obafemi. Obafemi and Drew fucking McIntyre. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Do you have
Oh
the clip
shit.
like about the Baines with the Rock thing? Do you have that clip on your channel? Like
Not that
who's
one. Not that one
Baines
yet.
with the Rock? That's what I want. That's what I want to see right now. That's
Hey,
something.
we got a
Those
we
three
got a great
matches I
lineup.
want to see with goosebumps in my veins.
We got a great lineup next week. We got we have a Can They Coexist 6-man tag match
Oh,
between three members of Dark State versus Trick, Oba, and Javon Evans. And then we got Jordan Grace taking on Jada Parker next week. I will be live for that
guarantee you
as
the
well, so
women's
make sure
match
you
opens. I
yes.
guarantee you the women's match opens because that 6-man tag match is going to need time.
Yeah, that's gonna close. That's definitely gonna close. That's the main event. Here goes Ricky Saints.
If Ricky Saints
Boy,
somehow wins this queen, I'll be shocked.
if Ricky Saints wins this match, that is a big fuck you to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. I'm talking about Shawn Michaels took a big ass mud pie, put whipped cream all over that motherfucker, put a cherry on it. And
No,
he
no,
didn't
no,
sleep.
no. He made the same chocolate pie that was in The Help and threw it at TK. You remember the movie The Help?
Oh yeah.
When the woman made
And he
the
threw it.
supposed chocolate pie, that ended up being
And
actually
wait.
supposed fecal
He didn't
matter
throw
in the
it.
form of a
He didn't
pie.
throw it. He didn't throw it. He didn't throw it. He slowly just pushed and smushed it in his face and just kind of rubbed it all, just all in his face. Because
Yep.
dude, she is hot. Who is this chick?
Apparently, Cora Jade and her ex with Thea Hale are just going like rampant on Twitter.
Thea Hale. I love me some Thea Hale. I love me some. I don't know why. I just love it. It's just
I want to know what
her
the beef is
energetic
all
character.
about.
It's her energetic character on TV. I love it. I can't help but just be like, yeah, let's go. I love Thea Hale. I love me some Thea Hale. And how about this, ladies and gentlemen? How about this? Sean Spears is a champion in 2025. Was he ever a champion in AEW? He definitely was not a champion in WWE before
Thea Hale
AEW. This is
already broke up with her jobber boyfriend. The hell?
oh yeah.
His name was Harlem Lewis.
One fall.
Yeah, it's pretty much official. Thea Hale is like dating Harlem Lewis apparently.
Whoa, the big swole dude on Evolve. He's
Apparently,
wrestling.
yeah.
He's wrestling tomorrow on Evolve, which we will watch on Thursday because I got to work tomorrow. But we'll do a live stream Thursday at 2:00. So if some of you guys can make it,
Damn. Oh, damn.
hey, shout out to Mike Rohn, man. He's been getting a lot of hate lately. I don't know why, but he's doing a good job
He's doing a good
announcing
job.
on on NXT, but he's been getting a lot of hate. And we know that the
I
ladies are
was seeing
taking over.
something from like this Twitter account. This is from like Corey Jade's like Instagram story.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty wild to even say to anyone. This is apparently how people found out Corey Jade broke up with Harlan Lewis. This Instagram story I just sent you.
Shit. Huh. Um. Yeah, man.
It's a screenshot of an
You know
Instagram
what?
story.
I think when Cora Jade gets called up, I think she needs to be paired up with Dakota Kai.
Yeah. I mean, I said it best. Last night was not waifu control, according to Kai. It was boner control. I'm serious. That main event was boner control, not damage control,
Control.
not waifu control. It was boner control.
Hey, is did Ricky Starks and Shawn Spears, were they both in the inner circle?
Yeah, I think at one point,
Was
yeah.
they both in? They both. Yeah, I'm
No, wait. I
that's why.
think Shawn Spears was the chairman. Yeah, Shawn Spears was the chairman of AEW at one point.
Yeah, because I
Eddie!
know that's crazy. I know. Like that's what I'm thinking. What's up, Eddie? What's good, bro? Oh man, hey, it's just a few of us bros, a few of us bros up in here, man. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it, man. We chilling. We got a little wrestling history we're talking about. We talking about
Apparently, some drama in the
Ricky
women's
Starks is
basketball
doing
with
the dance.
NXT.
I mean Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is doing the dance.
Man.
Oh, he done blessed a young lady in the crowd. She almost passed out. Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. He was doing this little dance and then he kissed his hand and touched the lady. She was like, oh my God. Like somebody need to get a control of that lady. We are in picture as
Yep.
Ricky Saint does his pose.
Yeah, I sent you the
Oh,
Corey Jade Instagram story screenshot about. Oh,
just made
God.
it home for the main event. I'll have to watch NXT after the show is over. All right.
All right, man.
Yeah, it's a decent show. It's a pretty good show. I would say pretty good show.
Very good. Very good. But either
I'm
way,
not. I'm not. Well, I guess I could spoil a little bit of it. Like Stephanie Vickers, she vacated the Women's North American Championship. It is going to the new Women's North American Championship is going to be determined in a ladder match among 6 people, and Kalani Jordan and Zarya has already qualified. And you say you just made it home for the main event, Ricky Saints versus Shawn Spears, both of them. And I just realized this because I wanted to make sure I confirmed it with Kratos since he's the historian for the resort. Both of these guys was part of the inner circle with Jericho, and both of them don't like Jericho. So, oh man, how? What are you doing, Christian? What are you doing, Y2J? What are you doing, bro? You need to retire. It's time. When AEW crowd says it's time to go, it is time to go. Just mend your bridges, come back to WWE, get in the Hall of Fame for next year, and go live on your boat, your cruises and stuff. Like Jesus Christ. Come on, Jericho. I still like Jericho. I still love Y2J. But this Ocho or Nueve, whatever he's calling himself this day, no bueno. No bueno, hombre. Let's see. What are we missing here? I believe it has started raining, and the winds are high as shit. Oh man, what's the? Oh, and Shawn Spears he just did the Ricky Saints pose. One thing I will say this: I am very happy that Shawn Spears has a championship. I think he was a tag champion, I believe, when back in Black and Gold, I believe he was a tag team champion. I'm not too sure, But his first singles gold, he didn't get none on the main roster. He didn't have not one title. At least I don't think he didn't have not one title in AEW. And he didn't have a title. He might have been tag team champion in the previous run with WWE back in Black and Gold, like I was mentioning. North American Championship on the line. Saints and Spears. Sean Spears is such a ring general. And that back is really hurting Sean Spears. Apparently, his back has been getting worked on. And a big shot to the face by Sean Spears. And there goes Sean Spears. He is healing it up. Healing it up. Big scoop slam. We got about 7 minutes here. Real quick, guys, I want to mention this. This upcoming Sunday, I know everybody's going to be getting ready to watch Dynasty, AEW Dynasty. I can give two shits, but I might peep in on the show a couple of times. I don't know what the card is like, so a lot of people almost even forgot that this Sunday was AEW Dynasty. But I will be doing my Dallas Cowboy video. It will be a live stream. I will go off on Jerry Dumbass Jones, but I did hear some different news today. I did hear some news about my boy Michael Parsons and his contract being more negotiated and more fine-tuned. However, it appears that Micah's agent might be on a little bit of a nut butt, if you will. Nice move by Ricky Saints. Big suplex power slam off the top rope. And both men are down. You got the holy shit chance going. Nice move. So, technically by now, that deal with Michael Parsons should have been done. I don't know what the holdup is, but actually the holdup is Micah's agent. Micah, you might want to have to get rid of your agent. He's stopping you from getting your money, bro. Cowboys are still trying to go after an explosive receiver to complement CeeDee Lamb, and as well as fine-tune that offensive and defensive line to prepare for OTAs, training camps, and this upcoming 2025-2026 football season. And Ricky Saints, Sean Spears battling out. Oh, and Saints comes back with a clothesline. And Saints is starting to heat up. Let's not forget, I said it could be a fuck finish because they probably want to set something up for Stand and Deliver in a rematch. Maybe the rest of the Cullen cannot be at ringside or something like that. Big spine buster by Ricky Saints as he is feeling it. Ricky Saints is feeling it. Looks like we're gonna try to go for Rochambeau. And Sean Spears just crawls right outside of the ring. And Sean Spears trying to counter it. No. And a tornado DDT to the outside. But Ricky Saints
may be onto something here.
Yeah.
Booker T may be onto something here. I found a tweet that someone made about Booker T talking about the lack of black wrestlers on WWE PLEs has to do with the lack of talented wrestlers in WWE in general.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Sean Spears clobbered Ricky Saints with the title in it, too, and a kick out. Nice kick out. Nice kick out.
Oh, man.
Very nice kick out. I thought that was going to be the fuck finish right there. And Ricky Saints was going to complain and get another shot.
Yeah.
I thought that was it right there.
Was there a ref bump? Yes.
Is he really gonna win the title? And here we go. Going for that C4 Death Valley driver. And Saints Countered. Oh no! Rochambeau! Oh no! And Jensen gets dragged in the ring. Oh, and the spear. And Sean Spears is busted open in the mouth. Spears, spear! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Rochambeau! Could be, should be. We have a new North American champion.
Tony fumbled big time. Tony really fumbled.
Oh
Tony
my God!
fumbled. Tony fumbled. I'm going right to JD's stream right now for Tuesday Night Titans. Going right through a stream to say Tony fumbled big time.
What? What? What?
Hell yeah, that's good.
What? What?
That's
What?
That is really insane.
What? What? I was looking for the and new at Stand and Deliver. I have a theory. Oh, Ethan Page! Ethan Page just gave the not the ego's edge, but his twist of fate. Twisted ego. Twisted ego. And there's your Stand and Deliver match as Ethan Page is holding up the NXT North American Championship. Ricky Saints versus All Ego.
Someone's in JD's chat. Someone in JD's chat needs to be like banned immediately.
What's going on?
70s born 80s swag said unseasoned racist in his chat. In JD's chat. He's calling someone unseasoned racist.
We're gonna do this live, y'all. Hang on, I'm getting there.
Okay, he's calling the European crowd racist. He's calling the European crowd racist. Okay. Is he calling them racist because they booed Bianca?
Everybody. Do they realize that EO is fucking loved? Wait, hold on. Do they fucking realize that EO Sky is loved everywhere?
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Exactly.
Okay. So they're gonna have to get Bianca's gonna get booed in other places because they like somebody else more than you.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
You see his comments though, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
everybody. I'm also noticing that everybody is saying that Tony fumbled. NXT is hot. NXT is hot. NXT is red hot. Tony fumbled. Great match. Tony fumbled.
Great Tony match. Fumbled cheering at the fucking venue right now.
Justified Tony fumbled chant on NXT on the CW. Yeah. And the crowd was chanting Tony fumbled. Tony fumbled. Tony fumbled. NXT is taking shots. Everybody's taking shots at AEW this week. John Cena did it, and now the whole crowd on NXT did. And Shawn Michaels took one too by giving Ricky Starks the damn title. Or Ricky Saints, I'm sorry.
Someone banned. Did you already
Tony,
ban the guy?
Tony,
80s 70 sweat, 80s 70 swag, or
yeah,
70s 80s? Yeah,
Tony
good,
Fumble. Tony Fumble.
dude.
NXT was good. NXT was good. Everybody is
NXT was great.
everybody's starting to get on board with NXT. Everybody's starting to get on board with NXT. Look, in JD's chat. Shout out to JD. Shout out to Solid Monster. Shout out to Jesse and L.
Mm-hmm.
And JD's talking about it.
Very good. I'm happy for him. I figured that run that Spears was going to have with the belt was going to be very brief anyway. Yeah. He didn't have it for
I did too. I did
Everyone
too.
did.
I said
We all gave him
take
till
that belt off
Stand and
of
Deliver. We gave him till Stand and Deliver to drop it. We weren't expecting him to drop it tonight.
Right. Yeah, we wasn't expecting. We was willing to wait till Stand and Deliver to drop it. Give him a nice little small token run, and even though this was
I think the money match now is Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints, another AEW talent match in that too.
Man.
I think that's the Deliver match. That's good. Patrick, that's
to the Washington as well.
Yeah. Someone was saying, like, calling the European crowds like unseasoned racists because they were booing Bianca, Patrick. So I brought it to Otis's attention and he blocked it.
They gotta get over that. They gotta get over that.
I mean,
they gotta get over that. People are happy. People are happy for Ricky Saints, Ricky Starks, and they like, dude. This is what I'm talking about, man. And it goes for WWE too. We know that Triple H is not going to be able to make everybody happy. Okay.
Yep.
It's going to be some people that's going to want to explore other options. It goes the same way. For
here's one thing people didn't realize. Here's one thing people don't know about the Barcelona crowd. During the Randy Orton Carmelo Hayes match, the crowd was chanting. This was according to people that were there, basically my partner in crime and love, Blake. The crowd was chanting Randy Matalo, which basically means Randy kill him.
But that's crazy.
Yeah. That was the crowd chant. The crowd in Barcelona, Spain was chanting that. They were chanting for Randy to kill the man in the ring. Randy Orton. Randy Matalo. It's a Spanish word. Matalo is Spanish. Matalo. They were chanting for him to kill Carmelo Hayes with an RKO, essentially. That's how.
All right, guys.
That's how they were. That's how hot they were for Randy Orton. That's how hot.
That's another person that, and that's just another person that's just loved all over the place, and that's Randy Orton, man. No matter where you go, Orton is loved, man. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. And Booker T said this about like black wrestlers in WWE. It has been 976 days since the black man last won a singles match on a main roster pay-per-view. It has been 605 days since a black man competed in a singles match on a main roster pay-per-view. And he still says, and guess what? Continues. And guess what? Both of those men each decided that their careers would be better off elsewhere. Booker T has never booked a black man in a singles match on pay-per-view. I'm talking about Booker T. And he's obviously talking about
Booker T.
Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate.
And Swerve. I think Swerve too. I think he's talking about Swerve as well.
Yep. And this is all about pay-per-view stuff. All about pay-per-views.
Yeah,
black man
absolutely. And let me say this. Because we got to get up out of here. Tony Khan does a great job. And yes, I'm saying something positive about Tony Khan. He does a great job at diversifying his main events. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Because he plays both sides of the field. Now, the only thing I got the only problem I got with Tony Khan is his creative. That's it. But as far as giving everybody a fair chance, a fair shot, and diversifying opportunities at the top of the roster, okay, I'm fine with that. You know, um, WWE has to work on that. I know right now there's not a lot of black prominent athletes in WWE that I could say that are main event believable. Maybe a couple of them, like we sat here and we talked about Obafemi possibly being one. We sat here and talked about Trick possibly being one once they get called up to the main roster and stuff like that. And we just gotta understand that WWE does have a lot more white wrestlers than black wrestlers. AEW is a little bit more diversified. So, and that's fine. That's fine. As long as you know you're treated correctly and treated properly with whatever company that you're with. You know, creativity to help bring your character to TV, bring your character to life for us to see, for us to go out there and we're going to criticize your work. That's what we do. That's what we do. And we're going to talk the good, and we're definitely going to talk the bad. So,
no,
like I got to get up out of here. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Matalo, depending on the context, can mean kill it or kill him in Spanish, according to the Spanish subreddit on the internet. That's Spanish slang, apparently. So, in case
I'm sure everybody can go look it up.
In case you were wondering what they were
definitely go look it up. Just ask. Right. They can definitely look that up. They can go, hey Siri, or hey Alexa, or hey Google, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? If I make our devices go off, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good though, man. But we're gonna get up out of here. Kratos, do you have any intelligent words for our viewers to kind of think on for tonight? Well, why don't you give everybody some homework? Give everybody some homework for Thursday.
I got some homework for you guys. What was the reason why Sky Sports did not get the Royal Rumble 2000 on their as part of their pay-per-view provider? As part of the pay-per-view, Royal Rumble 2000 was not aired in the UK on Sky Sports, on Skynet. For what reason?
That's right. There's the homework. Now, if you don't remember the 2000 Royal Rumble.
Anyone watching Wrestling Bios, you already know the answer. Anyone who watches the Wrestling Bios YouTube channel already knows the answer.
Yeah, I watched it.
And it happened at the previous pay-per-view.
I'm subscribed. I got no choice. I'm subscribed. But
it happened. The only hint, it happened at the previous pay-per-view.
But the 2000
you have to find it in
Royal
that
Rumble
review.
The 2000 Royal Rumble was headlined by Triple H versus Mick Foley for the WWF Championship.
In a street fight.
A brutal match. It was a street fight. Brutal match. They actually showed it on Monday Night Raw when they was talking about Triple H's induction. But that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate everybody, man. You guys are awesome, man.
Thursday. And Otis, I will probably be unavailable for the Raw watch along next week because I took on a 6th day of work at my job to work in Illinois on Mondays.
Hey, make your money, bro. Make your money, and that's all fine. So that's all. I'm cool with that. So,
but Chad, that's your homework. I'm out.
All right,
Chad,
Kratos.
that is your homework.
But
until Thursday.
That is your homework. That is your homework. Do your homework. Do your homework. But we're going to get up out of here. As you already see in the background, I got the Evolve tags already up, man. We're going to be ready for Thursday, man. That will be the next time you see me. And then we're still all – hey, listen, WrestleMania season is actually starting to feel a little bit more as WrestleMania season as we're starting to get the card filled out for the next couple of weeks leading into WrestleMania weekend. Also, Standard Delivery is starting to get filled out quite nicely. We just heard it announced. Your main event for Standard Deliver will be a triple threat match, like I told y'all. Javon Evans versus Obafemi versus Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. Next week on Tuesday, the live stream is already up for NXT. We have a 6-man Can They Coexist tag match between 3 members of the Dark State and Trick, Oba, and Javon. Also, Jordan Grace versus Jada Parker, man. We just crowned a new North American champion in Ricky Saints. What will Stand and Deliver have for him and All Ego? Ethan Page. Look at that. AEW is starting to be featured on NXT. How about that? That's probably the only bright part about AEW. It's being featured on NXT. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Also, next Sunday is my Dallas Cowboy OTA spring camp before the draft discussion. We're going to talk about the Cowboys. Dak Prescott reducing his contract. CeeDee Lamb reducing his contract. Also, Diggy Zor getting his money. DeMarcus Lawrence going to the Seattle Seahawks. Trayvon Diggs, is he going to get traded? New Cowboys coming from another team. We're going to talk about all of that. Will Dak Prescott be ready before the season opener? Who knows? How is that rehab coming along? He is out of a boot. I will give you an update about that. He is out of a boot. But we got so much to talk about that. That's going to happen on Sunday. And we're also going to talk about Jerry Jones. You know I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Bring that ass here, boy. Coming for your ass, Jerry. Monday, next week, we're back in the States for Monday Night Raw. So, hey, 6:50, we'll be live for Monday Night Raw. And we're going to just start the week all over again. So, thank you guys for being here. I know we're a little bit overtime for all this and stuff like that, but I appreciate you guys, man. We're going to get up out of here, man. On behalf of myself, Kratos, thank you so much, man. Yo, Jay. Yeah. You already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is. All right, we out.
4 letters, 1 word. G.